Hello everyone and welcome to a Scouts of Entertainment 3v3 today. It's a Reforged replay, and before we get started, if you'd like to support my work, there's a PayPal option, Subscribestar, Patreon and Streamlabs donation link in the description below, along with various methods you can use to contact me with to send through your Total War replays. However, if that's not an option for you, then please remember to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, tick that bell for notifications, and leave your own thoughts about the battle in the comment section below. With that, let's get in with the replay. So today's replay comes from Leicester, the big command in the realm of Angmar. We've got some Richon Inquisitors here, along with some Warg Riders. We've got some Snagger Stalkers here, Barrow Wights, lots of Barrow Wights. I think these are a regular staple to Leicester's army whenever he brings Angmar. We've got some Snagger Archers here, I think about 2 units of them. On either side, some Goblin Trackers in the middle. We've got some Guardians of Karandum, along with some Angmar Halberds. The Guardians of Karandum are not armoured up. The Richon Pikemen here, 2 units, are armoured up. The Angmar Halberds and Guardians of Karandum not armoured up. Behind them, some more Warg Riders, some Trolls of Gundabad, and some Richon Blackguard. Now, if there are any witches, I do not see them at the moment. So we'll move on to his ally next, which appears to be Dwarves of Erebor, commanded by Thorin, son of Thrain, son of Thror. So Thorin here has got some Ironfoot Crossbows here, 2 units, some Ironfoot Spears, 2 units, 2 units of Axe Guard of Erebor, some Erebor Legionnaires, Sons of Durin, Obsidian Guard, and Ironfoot Hammer Guard. We've also got a Catapult here, some Ironfoot War Goats, 2 units of War Goats. So a strong cavalry force here for Erebor. And over here, we have the final teammate of Leicester, the Vengeful One, commanding the realm of Dale. He's got 2 units of Dalian Cavalry here, along with a unit of Dalian Spearmen, some Maquindi Bows, some Swordmasters of Esgaroth, some Laketown Pikemen, some Blackshot Dragon Slayers, some Laketown Infantry, looks to be just 1 unit, some Bardian Marksmen, some more Laketown Infantry, looks to be 2 units there, and over here we've got some Dismounted Earls of Dale mixed in with some Laketown Pikemen, looks to be 2 units apiece, and some Dalian Bowmen. These guys here are not armoured up at all, I don't think. Hang on. No armour upgrade there. And I think that's actually it for him. Oh, some more Dalian Bowmen are here at the rear. Okay, moving to the first of the 3 opponents. Possibly some Adela Rangers too back there, but I can't see them. We have Hobbit Folk, or the Shire, commanded by Cordigan. He's got some Farmers of Buckland, some Proudfoot Protectors, 2 units in fact, some Ents. We've also got some Battling Brandybucks, looks to be 2 units. Some more Farmers of Buckland, and some Beowulfs behind them. A really great cavalry unit for sure. And the rest of his army is hidden at the moment, so we'll keep an eye out for additional troops later. We have Rudar next, commanded by Sifoni. So Sai here has got some Dunman Spearmen here, a couple of units, some Dunman Hunters, 2 units. We have some Rudar Clansmen here, I think 2 units, and some Herodane Pikemen, a couple of units here. Next, behind them, we have some Rudar Swordsmen, and that's all I see here actually. The rest of the army is hidden in the trees, no doubt. Alright, and the final ally is Beast Mode on 70, commanding the realm of Isengard. He's got some 2 units of War Riders here, some Champions of the White Hand. We've got some Nazgûl High, Uruk-hai Berserkers, Half-Orc Vanguard, 2 units of Uruk-hai Reavers, 2 units of Uruk-hai Pikemen, and some Dalian Clansmen. Over here we've got 2 units of Uruk-hai Crossbows, Uruk-hai Infantry, a couple of units, and some Half-Orc Vanguard. And that is it. So let's get into the replay. Enjoy. Now, because Leicester and Beast are so close to each other, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw our first battle here. The other 2 players are a little ways off from their opponents, so we'll see what they do. What's going on, guys? We're back. Got the catapult from the Dwarves firing in on Isengard's cavalry. Nice hits. Took out a nice chunk there. Wargs are on the move. No moving yet from any of the troops. We got the War Goats and possibly Hammer Guard on the move. What's Corrigan up to? Okay, Corrigan has moved up some Ents here. Looks like he's going after the Dalian Bowmen, which are exposed. The Avenged one is not making any moves here. Okay, now he is. Blackshot Dragon Slayers should probably fire in and take out the Ents. They are pretty accurate. Okay, Armed for War Goats charge the Dunman Spearmen. We've got some Heriday Nobles here as well. The Dunman Hunters is peppering the War Goats. But Thorin's not doing too much at the moment. Actually, scratch that. He's charging straight into Rudar's teeth. Looks like he designed his army as a rush army, but he bought crossbows. He's got his crossbows all grouped up here. Oh, slammed into the Rudar swordsman. Took out a few of them. So, Thorin being by far the most aggressive. Oh, holy smokes. Obsidian Guard, Axecat Erebor, that is horrible friendly fire right there. Again, more friendly fire. Obsidian Guard tearing up the Rudar clansmen. Where the crossbows are going to be firing at, I wonder. We've got the War Goats coming around the flanks. Crossbows need to go for a better target. We've got Rudar swordsmen here in the back, along with Trollshaw axe throwers as well. And they're on an elevated they're on an elevated hill, which means they're getting a lot of good hits here. Oh, he just took out Rudar's general. Jeez, if they needed something big move there, that's definitely a move to go for. But this is a great fight here from the Trollshaw axe throwers. The Roar's taking a lot of damage here. We've got here. Time for the Hammer Guard there. Alright, we'll slow down just briefly, get an idea what's going on. Trollshaw axe is getting a lot of good hits here. Obsidian Guard tearing up the right flank of Rudar. He should try and get into the backs of those Rudar swordsmen as fast as possible before his centre collapses under all that Trollshaw axe thrower fire. We also got Witchwoman Slavers here. That was obviously where the catapult got a lucky hit. You also got some Vroden Javelins here as well. Okay, Wargo's doing pretty well here against the Heriday Nobles. Okay, looking over here. We've got Bramble Express archers that were hidden before. Craftwork Protector's not firing yet. Dalian Bowmen about to fire in. Leicester yet to really engage. Good beast. Looks like we had the Isengard Wargs charge into his Barrow-wights, but that's what they're there for. Just to sort of capture any cavalry charges. Surprisingly, he lost a troll there to the Wargs. Wargs must have got a good charge there on the trolls. Barrow-wight's moving up. The rest of his army's just holding back for now. But this is where the action is. What have we got here? We've got the Shire's General here. Samwise Gamgee. There he is. Riding the bear. Wargoat's broken. It's a bit unfortunate. We got the Hammer Guard here. We got crossbows taking out the hunters. Those axe throwers are still firing in, and it's killing a lot of Thorin's troops. He's running out. It's 13 to 15 here. We've got Recon Soliders entering the fight. We got Reforged javelins, could be out of ammunition, but it looks like they still have some. And some Admiral's Trial Hunters as well, so the crossbow should be targeting those units. Let's see what they fire at. His Obsidian Guard is very, very vulnerable here. The crossbows need to support them. Out of all the spots they could have hit, he hit his own troops. Not his fault, of course, but that's bloody unlucky. Hammer Guard's going in for a charge, but Frozen Javel's got a volley off. That was a bit of a delayed reaction. So, luckily for Thorin, the javelins aren't firing anymore, but crossbows, unfortunately, are under fire now from the Balins. There's a good charge there from the Balins. Thorin's in all sorts over here. His attack has collapsed. He's thinking it's about time he got lucky. Leicester's sent over some help, although it's a little bit late. I think Thorin's on his last legs here. Too high. Just so the Obsidian Guard can take out enough. Warg's just charged in. So Isengard's begun his attack here on the Barrow-wights. Dungeon Clansmen have charged in on the right flank against the Barrow-wights. The rest of the main army is being kept apart from each other at the moment. We've got Leicester here attacking the flank, but they're under fire here from the Uruk-hai crossbows. Uruk-hai infantry is not too much of a concern, but those crossbows are. Okay, so Shire and Dale still yet to really engage. Jeez, I think he just took out a bunch of his own troops again. Obsidian Guard is now broken. And Sai has won the battle. So a couple of key errors there Thorin made. He was firing his crossbows into the Dunman Hunters. There was infantry and there was Trollshire axe throwers and there was a frozen javelins he could have fired on as they came close vicinity to his own troops. He didn't provide all the cover to his main army, and the Trollshire axe throwers really decimated his main force in the centre. The hill elevation gave them a great target, and Thorin didn't repel them. Didn't try to repel them. So that was the reason his army collapsed so quickly. Also, it didn't help the fact that he got really unlucky there with his catapult and got a lot of good hits on his own troops. But that's the game you play when you use a catapult. Sometimes it works for you, sometimes it doesn't. Just like let the chips fall where they lie. And now his catapult's probably under threat. Now the catapult crew could be out of ammunition. But he won't get to Leicester in time, if that's his plan. The Balins are going to run him down. Now if Corrigan doesn't change course here, he's going to lose all these bears. He's got to change course. Well, I'm surprised they didn't show the general being killed there, because Samwise Gamgee for Corrigan is now dead. That's the only time I haven't seen the general cinematic happen. Maybe it doesn't happen if they get impaled on stakes, I don't know. But Corrigan just lost his general. So that strange turn of events worked out well for Lysa's alliance. Okay, here we go. Lysa's setting up his heavy hitters. And so is Beast. The government trackers there. They're running decent fire there on the flank. Okay, Uruk-hai Berserker's moving in. On half of Vanguard. The Nazgul High I don't see in this blob as of yet. Okay, who was that? That was Beast Generals there. I think it was Beast General. So the Inquisitors were engaged in a fight with the Champions of the White Hand. I think it just took place here. Yeah, the Inquisitors are a formidable force. Great charge bonus, great in melee. All in all, a worthy unit to bring, if you've got the space to use it. You've got some Uruk-hai infantry here, which is not being touched at all. I think they've been forgotten about. That's at Beast's own detriment.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost.
You've got some crossbows here trying to hold back this horde. Now, what Beast should have done when he saw his front lines collapsing is to get these crossbows out of here and into Rudar's ranks, because Rudar still has a sizable army that could have protected them, and then they could have combined and regrouped to strike against Leicester as he came after them. Because Leicester's going to survive this battle with a lot of his army still intact, similar to Rudar, who's actually arriving on scene, so points to Sai for getting over here so quickly. And it looks like Corrigan and the Venture One have finally engaged. You got Longbows and we've got Dundine Rangers here. What's the target here for the Rangers, I wonder? Yeah, probably worth it. Although actually I think Corrigan would be better spent trying to get his Rangers over here to fire into this nice little clump of blob of Dalian dismounted Earls of Dale. Like, just running the Rangers back around the rear of his army, positioning them here and firing in. That would definitely help things along. He could also fire into the Dalian pack over here as well. So it's all about getting units in the right position. And the Dalian cap has revealed quite a lot of Hobbitry and arms that were hidden a second ago. Venture One removing the threat of the Rangers. Corrigan has got to get his Rangers out of there. They're too exposed. Okay. Okay, Pikemen and Blackguard owning the centre. Despite the reinforcements from Rudar, Leicester is doing really well in the centre, but I was going to say doing well on the right flank, but it looks like he's struggling a little bit. But Herodane Pikemen and Uruk-hai Berserkers is a very deadly combination. So Leicester's got to get these Guardians Gunmen back in the fight. Right now they're being neglected and just sitting here. Remember, Rudar's also already lost his general here, which does affect the quality of his army. It'll break far more easier circumstances without their general. So things are looking dire there for Leicester for a second, but things turn around very quickly for him. So now Archers here peppering the Rudar ranks. The Uruk-hai Berserkers succumbing under the weight of the Angmar numbers. It's looking pretty good here for the Leicester Alliance. 58 to 63. They're pulling away with it. And unfortunately, Corrigan lost a lot of his Bailwins, which will affect him. They've got the Nazgul High here as well. So Beast isn't gone yet. And Leicester better try and retreat these Guardians of Khara Dûm. They can't fight these guys alone, we'll get slaughtered. Should try to regroup the rest of his army. But fortunately for him, it looks like Beast is going to ignore this unit entirely. Which he shouldn't. He should destroy it first before confronting the rest of Leicester's force. Okay, Corrigan is advancing. Hobbitry and arms unfortunately broke. Clans of Buckland have got to get out of loose formation now that they're in combat. Proudfoot Protectors need to fire into the Lake Town pikemen. We've got low Dalian troops moving in on him again. Proudfoot Protectors aren't being used here yet. It's a bit risky. Okay, looks like they're loading up now.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Okay, both Proudfoot Protectors are starting to fire. But they're firing at the wrong targets. Alright, one unit I can understand firing into the Dalian cavalry. They're a pain in the ass, they're going to be a pet, he's got to deal with them. But he's got to get one Proudfoot Protector unit at least firing on the advancing Dalian forces, bearing down on him, like these guys for example. He can get this unit to fire on the cavalry, or this unit to fire in because they've got a better angle. Now they're charging into him. But they've lost a fair few forces, especially around here, so Proudfoot Protectors did do some damage. Looks like Sai also sent some troops over here to help out, but they're not doing any good over here. He's got to get them into the action. They don't serve any purpose sitting there. Okay, looks like Corrigan's going to pull his Proudfoot Protectors back if he's not going to fire onto the main force coming at him. Looks like he's under a bit of fire there, I think maybe from the Black Shot Dragon Slayers. Yeah. Oh, they're not firing at the moment. Okay, no, they're reloading. Let's see where they go. Okay, they're targeting the front and javelins.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
So Virtual One Virtual One is winning this fight. His numbers are proving effective. And he has killed the last of Corrigan's Ents. Virtual One slaves in the fight, but they're surrounded here by Swords of Asgoth and dismounted Earls of Dale. They should be able to kill all the Lake Town infantry, but the fact that they're surrounded by quality troops doesn't bode well for them. Size also not being able to use it as more Shrilantas to great effect. Can't get into the fire. The pikemen's going to get in their ranks before they do. Okay, so I've got the red team in retreat. 75 to 86. We've got a player admitting defeat there. Leicester defeated Beast's remaining force. Looks like Leicester came to him. And that's the unit of Guardians of Khara Dûm that I think Beast could have destroyed before the rest of Leicester's force arrived. But this is where the end of the battle is going to be decided. 88 to 77. We've got some farmers of Buckland, I think. Oh, they're battling Brandybucks. They're broke, they're coming back. Dismounted Earls of Dale got into their ranks before they could get a shot off. Blackshot Dragon Slayers out of ammunition. I wish all of them had the The staff blade. The staff blade looks so cool. Maybe that's an idea for Port 98. Alright, forces are being wrapped up here. This battle is pretty much done. We're at 80 to 92. Edward's Front is firing their jebbies anyway, taking out a lot of them with windy bows. I think Lars is sending over some cav. Where are they? Yeah, he is. They'll take out these Diamond Hunters as well. Okay, the armies of Corrigan and Sai are in full retreat. I think this is where the last battle will be decided. Admiral's Frontiers are currently broken. Turkish Hunters though, actually I just saw, are back. Battling Brandybacks again reformed. So time is 2 speeding it. Because it is broken.
The battle is very much in our favor.
Admiral's Triumph is reformed. Okay, time 6 speeding it. Oh, slammed by the Wargs. Ah, they did alright. They did alright. Okay, congratulations to Leicester, Thorin, and the Veteran on their victory. Unfortunately, unlucky there for Thorin with his catapult, and I think he could have beaten Sai if he had taken out the Trollshore Axe Throwers earlier, because the Axe Throwers certainly did a number on his army for sure. And he just targeted the wrong unit with his crossbows, and in the end it cost him his fight, but that's just what happened. Leicester got 2,195 kills, Thorin 1,495, still did very well regardless. The Venture one did 2,161, very nice. Corrigan 1844, also very good. Siphon 1252, that's pretty good against Erebor. And Beast Mode 70, 1557. So good kill counts all around. Okay, looking at Leicester's kill count, he got Richmond Blackguard 72, Richmond Inquisitors 184. They can get a lot of kills, those guys. Warg Riders ransom 54 to 241. I think one of the units just got decimated by the Urukai crossbows. Trolls of Gundabad 129. Barrow Whites 137, that's very good for Barrow Whites. And 84. So, you know, Leicester's Barrow Whites did do very well. Guardians of Khandun 153. Angmar Halberds 122. Richmond Pikemen 228, 153. Angmar Halberds 249. Guardians of Khandun 170. And the rest of his army did average to very well, to excellent actually. And that's about it. So, thank you to Leicester for sending in the replay. This is Scats of Entertainment signing off. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye.